This is Miss O'Shun. She's the one that she healed herself from stage 4 breast cancer. All praise to the Most High.
The Healing Squad is back with another healing testimony. Stage 4 breast cancer. Straight from the sister's mouth. Check it out.
Healing is amazing. We don't gotta see our people in pain no more, and healing is possible. Healing is possible. Healing is possible. So this is just some encouragement for people who's out there that's thinking about getting chemo, that's thinking about getting radiation, that's thinking about getting surgery and the pills. Without further ado, go ahead and introduce yourself, and let's talk to the people. Go ahead.
Hi, friends. Um, I'm known as Oshun, so I'm just going to give you my healing journey because I believe I'm still healing. So I'm going to give you my healing journey, a little bit of my healing journey that I've been through. I was diagnosed in 2020 with stage 4 breast cancer. I was diagnosed in this very sad month, October, um, with stage 4 breast cancer. Was I angry? Very much so. Knowing that I was a person that always, go and check myself and make sure that everything was okay. I was very much angry. So I started, feeling sick and stuff like that. And I went to the hospital. One day I was really sick. I went to the hospital, and that's how I know that something was really wrong. Um, they sent me for a mammogram, and that's when I found out that that's what I have, cancer. I did stress out. Um, Went to the doctor and everything. We know it was stage 4, and they had me on chemo pills. I was taking the pills. I was still throwing up and being sick all the time because I started to get really, really sick and lose the weight, drastical weight. I lost so much weight in no space of time. Now you're telling me about October, and by what, February, January around there, I lost so much weight. I was on 100 and now let me change that. I was 230, 35 pounds. Yeah, I was a little thick girl, but and I went down from there to 118 pounds. That drastic weight loss. I met with Yiz at in I think we met in December of that's very sad year. I met him through one of my girlfriends who follows him, and she spoke with me, and she's like, "What do you think about doing holistic?" I was like, "I don't mind." You know where we come from. Originally, I was born in the Caribbean, so I know of a lot of holistic things. So spoke to him, and he really put me on a path um, that up to this day I still follow. And one of the first questions that he asked me is, did they take anything from your body? And I was like, no. Second question he asked me is, and first not question is he asked me, are you on any medication? I said, yes. They have me on chemo pills. And the first thing he said was, stop taking it. I was like, what? He's like, stop taking it and follow my regimen. And I was like, okay. And I did. And he had me on, I think it was 6 weeks of juicing. And I had a juicer, but never really used it that much. So I did my 6 week juicing. As a matter of fact, I did more than 6 weeks juicing, and I still juice up to this day. So by the by juicing, I did 3 juices, morning, and I did lunch, and I did in the evening, and in between that I did herbal tea. So I just was basically on a liquid diet from for those 6 weeks. I went really hard, and I was meaning to do this because, ladies, it's all in your mind. You have to set your mind up. If you want to heal, you have to put your mind on the right path to heal. You have to want it. Nobody can want it for you. You have to put in the work to get the results. And that's what I did. So I went into the 6 weeks. By the fifth week, I think I was getting hungry. And I said, yes, I'm getting hungry because I couldn't eat before. Nothing was staying down, everything was coming back up. And he's like, that's good, you're getting hungry. And he was like, okay, well, we're going to start putting in meals in there. Yeah, one more week. And I was like, okay. So the 6 week came, he's like, okay, let's just start putting in meals in there, like the little spinach and the little chickpea stuff. And I start doing my stuff, okra, I love those stuff. And I start making my own meals in between. So I start applying meals after the 6 weeks in between, still juicing and doing that. And I told you, it was a whole change that when I went back by the doctors, they saw drastic change. Because I'm a stage 4 and they said it had spread. So they themselves saw drastic change that my blood work always come back perfect. My urine is one. I have two doctors that said to me my urine is the cleanest they have ever seen. Um, Blood work is perfect, and I just start going like finding stuff to do. Like I go out in the nature, taking the sunlight. These things are very very important. I change my soap for my skin. I start putting filters in my shower, in my kitchen. I place filters. I start going outside more, spending more time in nature, stuff that to make you comfortable, because this is not something that, or no disease, as a matter of fact, is something that you want to deal with, or it's a very stressful thing. It's very stressful because as soon as we hear these words like cancer or or diabetes, we thinking death, and it doesn't really have to be that way. We have to set our mind up to change. We have to want to change. And I made this mind up to change the way I do things to get myself on a healthy path. So I started walking. I was slow. I'm being honest with you. I started walking really slow because, like I said, I was weak, but my body started building up. The more I go outside and take in the sunlight, and I would be like, I would go outside and I would look over and I'd be like, amen, rah, you know, and I would take the sunlight and I don't know anybody's preference. I don't know if anybody here believes in prayer. I do pray a lot, and I do have people that prays with me. So that's one thing that I try to do. I change everything. I even now I also got the tree teas from Yaki. I also had the tonsure of, I think was liver and gallbladder tonsure, and I still have teas. I still juice and I still drink my. As a matter of fact, right now I have some herbal tea on the stove. I have some moringa herbal tea, and that's original because I just came back from Trinidad and I brought it from Trinidad. So it's all about making your mind up to change. You have to want that change. We can do it. We are. I believe I'm a survivor. I just came from my scan. Friday I did a scan. I got my results back. Today's Wednesday. I got my results back yesterday, and everything. The cancer had spread to my belly. It's not there. It's gone. Um, it was on my first and fifth rib. Everything is on the left side. I'm just letting you guys know. It's not there. And I feel good. I feel good. Do what Lewis said, stick on the regiment. And I wish all of you a very speedy recovery. I know you got this. We can do it. All in the Creator's name. Okay? Have a blessed one. I was stressful. It's a stressful thing. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's very stressful. I thought that was the end of me, but then, with listening to you and listening to my, my girlfriend, I just switch it around and I'm like, listen, I have to, as I said before, and I'm saying again, it's only the mind. You got to switch your mind and believe. Hey, and I use something from something from in the Bible, and I always say, I shall not die, but live to declare the works of the Lord. And I use that as a mantra to go through, and I say it every day as a motto, like I shall not die, but live and declare the works of the Lord. I am not going to let this take me, and that's what I went on.
So we got prayer, we got fasting, we got true unconditional love because you was balancing yourself with nature, you was balancing yourself with the Most High, and you know for a fact that hey, I'm not gonna die. The scripture says, "Fear not, because I am with you. I will strengthen you." It says, "I
Mm-hmm.
will live."
I
So
will live.
just hearing, just just hearing them words, it gets me to a point where, man, that, hey, this is real. This is not a game. Healing is real. And I just want to encourage y'all, just from her testimony, from all the other many testimonies, that, hey, you are not alone. You don't got to be in pain no more. You don't got to suffer from all these chemo and all these different pills. You can heal yourself with www.mothernature.com, because the Most High provided us with herbs, with seeds. He provided us
Amen.
with words. You don't even need words. The word heals, heals, heals. Working on your inner and outer me, getting peace within yourself, getting balance within yourself. All this stuff correlates. So thank you again, Osho. There it is. House of Healing Family. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. We are also going to TikTok. So inbox me if you need any information on TikTok. We're gonna be on there. We're gonna do a live and direct, raw and uncut. So until we meet again, peace, love, light, House of Healing Family.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. House of Healing LLC is part of the solution. Until next time, from the Healing Squad and the House of Healing, peace, love, life, and healing.